So the Spider-Man Far From Home trailer dropped last night. Great trailer. Encourage you to go check it out. Not going to do a reaction to it here, but a lot of fans online are now speculating that we're going to see the villain Mephisto appear in the MCU finally. So why do they think that's coming out in this film? Let's talk about that today. Hey there everybody, it's Rev Kev. Welcome to the Geek Corner channel. Again, not in the Geek Corner today. Everyone's still working from home and school from home and everyone's in and out, and so the Geek Corner is noisy. So it's just easier for me to escape outside into my little Sabbath shack part of the world here and do these videos from here. But I really appreciate each and every one of you coming by. So, Mephisto. He is a big deal villain when it comes to Marvel Comics. He was first introduced in the Silver Surfer comics, I think way back in Silver Surfer #3, way back in the 60s, created by Stan Lee, and has really kind of appeared in and out of major comic book events throughout the decades. Now, if you're not familiar with the character, just think the devil. And you've got Mephisto. He's literally the guy going around and tricking people and stealing their souls and then tormenting them in hell for all eternity. Not quite the biblical devil, but a cultural version of the devil that we see in many other films and in many other stories. One of the reasons I think so many people are talking about Mephisto now finally showing up in this film of Spider-Man Far From Home is because of the scene in the trailer where Peter Parker asks Doctor Strange to remove everybody's memory of Peter Parker being Spider-Man. Now, back in the 2000s, there was a series in the storyline in the Spider-Man comic books, which was called One More Day. And in this series of Spider-Man, in the Spider-Man series, the storyline was Aunt May was dying, and Peter Parker was trying to find a cure for Aunt May, and he could not find a cure for her anywhere. And Mephisto shows up and offers to heal Aunt May, but there's a price. Now, you would think, again, when the devil shows up and gives you something, it's because he wants your soul. The problem is, Mephisto didn't want Peter Parker's soul, because Peter Parker, he's the type of guy who sacrifices for the sake of other people. And so, Peter Parker being in hell, being tormented, knowing that he saved Aunt May's life, that idea disgusted Mephisto. And he was like, no, I don't want you in my hell. And and being all like a martyr that you're there because you saved Aunt May. So he wanted nothing to do with that. So what he did is he came after his relationship with Mary Jane Watson, came after his relationship with his wife. Because their love was so powerful, their love was so pure, their love was so special, Mephisto wanted to destroy that love. So not only did everyone lose the memory of Peter Parker being Spider-Man, that came out in the comic book of Civil War, the comic book, not the movie, but the comic book of Civil War, Peter Parker's identity was revealed. So Spider-Man's identity was wiped clean from everyone, including Mary Jane Watson, the love of his life, his wife. And so that was really played up in this trailer. So that's what I think got us all speculating. Will we see Mephisto show up in this movie? Honestly, I'm going to kind of call it right now. I don't think we're going to see Mephisto. I think this is just going to be tying into the multiverse with what we saw in Loki. There's probably going to be some kind of cosmic event where Doctor Strange casted the spell at the exact same moment when the multiverse was created in the Loki series. That's my guess coming out of that. But hey, as a pastor who actually believes in an eternal separation from God, yeah, kind of seeing hell in the MCU. I'm okay with that. We got little glimpses of Mephisto in the Ghost Rider movie with Nicolas Cage. I believe it was Peter Fonda played Mephisto in that. They didn't call him Mephisto. I think they called him Mistopheles, which is Mephisto, the shorter version of his name. But anyways, I hope we see him in this, but I'm actually not counting on it. So, would love to know what you think about this. Do you think Mephisto is showing up in the MCU in Spider-Man Far From Home. Share your thoughts in the comment section below. And as always, I so appreciate each and every one of you coming by the channel and being a part of the community here. It means the world to me. And until the next video, God bless you. I'll talk to you soon.